Oh my God. Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Natural Kinks, and this video will be my part 1 to my natural hair journey. When I first chopped my hair, it was obviously because my hair was so damaged and it was just not growing right. Even to this day, I highly regret coloring my hair pink because it never grew correctly. I was really amazed at my curls, and I hadn't seen my natural hair since I was a young girl, and it looked beautiful. Continued to let it grow and flourish. This was, I believe, month 2 after big chopping my hair, and it was already some growth. And because my hair was so short, I just wasn't as confident wearing it as much, so I wore a lot of wigs. It wasn't until this day, when I was a little tipsy on this picture, I'm not gonna lie, but I felt really confident with my afro. I wasn't really doing anything in particular to grow my natural hair back. I was just kind of wearing wigs and that was about it. In this photo, it was probably about month 3. I was feeling myself a little bit, as you can see. And this was one of the first wigs that I had purchased while big chopping, and I loved this hair. It was curly and pretty. My confidence was really starting to flourish around this time. The weave just really helped keep my confidence high. Through time, I just continued to wear weaves and pretty much never really wore my hair out, hoping that it would grow. Around about, I think this was month 3 or 4, I was really starting to see growth, and I was really liking it, embracing it a little bit, taking more photos of my hair. Month 5, I seen a lot of growth, and I went to the salon and had it blew out by a stylist that I know. I was really amazed at the growth, and my hair just seemed so healthier and just better around this time. So the shrinkage was real, girl. Like, let me tell you. The shrinkage was so real around month 5. Hair grew completely out, and then I just wanted to color it red. I was just missing color in my hair after big chopping. Then I got bored with that red, and I just wanted a bolder red. So I went really bold red, and I loved it, and everybody else loved it too. So this was the result of the red when I blew it out. Unfortunately, I didn't continue to wear it out after blowing it out. I wore more and more weave through time. I was going through a breakup at this time, and I just wasn't feeling it, so I definitely wore a lot more weave around this time. My red was really starting to grow out, as you can see on the side. I actually had leave out. This was my first time doing leave out since my big chop. After a year and some change, I could finally fit my hair in a bun. It wasn't that big, but it was good enough for me. At the time, I was working as a stylist in a salon, and I had my coworker blow dry my hair out after my 1-year mark. I was a little past the date of my 1-year mark, but I still wanted to see the results. And let me tell y'all, I was so impressed by the results. My hair had flourished within a year. I was just happy that my hair had grew, but I knew that a lot had to be cut off. So I was not too happy about that because the length really made me happy. So after I chopped my hair, I got really bored and I wanted to try something new. So I colored it blue. So this blue wasn't really a true blue. It was more like a turquoise blue. So I wanted a truer blue. So I went ahead and I colored it an even darker blue. I wanted my blue to look really true to its color. I had an even amount of some people liked the blue, some people didn't, and this is when my hair was starting to fade, and I was just ready for a different look at this point. I had the option to either recolor it blue or to color it back black, and I just wanted to go back black. I was really tired of the colorful color. So after so many colors in my hair, I was just like, you know what, I want to color my wig. So the wig that I had, I colored it blonde. I had never been blonde before. I was actually really scared to go blonde, but I went ahead and did it just to experience it. I've always felt like dark-skinned girls didn't really look good with blonde, so that's why I stayed away from it, and so I chopped it at this point. I was starting not to like the blonde anymore, so I'm like, maybe I should just cut it down a little bit shorter, maybe I'll like it then, but no. So no, I really didn't like the blonde anymore, and I went to braids. I crocheted some braids in my hair and left it in for a month. My hair grew so much after taking the braids out. And around July, my hair seemed to have been back to the same length that it was when I first got it blew out after big chopping. And my bun was starting to look a lot bigger, and I was starting to feel myself a little more, felt more comfortable in my skin. And I since then did a blowout on my hair, and I was like, oh my God, my hair is really grew. Like, I love it. Did have to chop at it a little bit, so these are my results of my cut. It looks pretty blunt. But before I cut it, I did feel like it was a lot of hair, and then after cutting it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm back bald-headed again. But I'm not. You have to cut. It is very vital to make sure that you are cutting your split ends off, or your hair will not grow properly. And I was really starting to feel the cut a little bit. I'm like, hey, I'm actually glad I did that. Look how healthy my hair looks, and look how much body I have in my hair. And it's like moving. Like, I can't remember the last time my hair actually moved. But yeah, I was really loving it at this point. Currently in 2020, this is my hair's length and fullness, and I am amazed. I want to thank you all so much if you've made it this far for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.